Oh yeah. Welcome to Buckeyes and Friends. Shuffle up and stay a while. Here we go.
Hello, Buckeye and Friends. This is David Robin, D-Rob on Discord. And again, if you hear episode 4, this is episode 5, which is done only a few minutes later, but whenever you watch it, it's a gap. But I'm still here with fellow Buckeye and Resource Role. How many episodes is that?
Let's see.
Do you still keep episode count?
I do not keep a count. I should.
Okay.
I'm over 100. Once I got to 100, I'm like, yeah, I don't need that.
Okay. I didn't know if the thing kept up, but we never say your name, so it's Roland, Christy. Shadow the Bat on the Discord. He didn't get in a tournament, but we figure, we have a spectate, give your thoughts, and have him around. So as you see now, this was the draft board we use. You can see who everybody picked. So if you watch episode 4, you already know I picked Mayor Wilkinson and Eagle, and I'm going against Uncle Pancake who got Phoenix and Crystal, and got priority at last seed. So again, we'll look at my 2 MCs, which would be, we'll look where we at in the bracket. Like I said, updates had happened. We have a winner of Game 16, Zombie Earl. We had a winner of Game 9, with the Black Knight. So they're going to put the Black Knight against Jamar. And that's all that had happened. But maybe more before the video come out, but you'll just have to see it when you see it. So Home Run Power, I have these in my deck, so I do want... So like I said, the deck building is pretty open in format. We don't do nothing past Volume 4. So none of the Disney Plus, none of the House of X stuff is allowed in any of these decks. And if you use these powers, not just having them in the deck, but when you use them, you only get to use them twice per the event. If you want more detail, reach out or watch some of the other videos. So here we go again. It probably looked the same as a slide from the previous video because it is. Because I played against the same 2 MCs, so I still got my opponent. I think most of the opponents going to select Eagle. I think there will be some Mayor Wilkinson later on in the draft getting picked, but early on I got Eagle getting picked a lot. They both give me time, so the reason I picked these 2 MCs because they both can't attack. The MC itself can't attack, so Mayor Wilkinson can't attack till 5. Eagle, as soon as he could attack, is 4.
And that's assuming you get your Star-Lord out.
Right, and then, the photo 1 and 2 drop were not that strong compared to photo. Compared to illustrated. You ain't got to worry about no Charlie running out there. Your biggest threat would be a baby Groot that gets power up.
And Maria Hill for 1 turn. Ooh.
Yeah, Maria Hill, like I said, they got small threats in there, but if we go through the list of threats, you'll see them on the side because most of them are going to be in my Dark Phoenix deck. So, these are PJ's 2 MCs. You seen the Crystal deck? If not, there's an episode before that. And Phoenix. I may say Dark Phoenix accidentally, but I only mean Phoenix. We're only doing a good one here. So,
no, she's AKA Dark Phoenix.
Yeah, she's AKA, right. Okay, yeah, I guess that's allowed. So for this matchup, I think this deck is geared toward being Eagle. So I think there's a 60% chance I could take Eagle out with this deck in. 55% against the Mayor, but I got late game answer for the 30-30, just not a main answer for the parallel dimension. So your thoughts here? You think this sound about right?
7 health MC sounds good.
Oh yeah. So let's talk about Phoenix first. I gotta get a system. People got a system. I don't have one. I just wing it. But
that's our system.
That's our system. Let's talk about the MC here. So for a yellow, see flight range 337 health. So for a yellow, I can heal a wound from a support character. Won't be using that much, but do have that option. But once a character appears, if they're 20 or more total character on the field and in KO power, I get the XP. And then once I'm level, I'm able to play a blue and a green during the main phase to put a character for my KO power on my side. So a free character is cool. I could attack with a character, get it stunned, and then pay to bring it back out to attack again.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean,
seems good.
Seems good. I mean, just 2 colors. So let's start looking at the deck here. So, of course, location. Like I said, I'm not really caring about healing wounds on my support characters, so I didn't run yellows, but blue, greens, and the Ardina. Ardina. Yeah, that was called. I mispronounce so many names. I lose track of what's right, what's wrong now. But yeah, 12 location, which I think is a good number. It's just,
for our purposes.
Okay, but so my goal, just so we can see who I'm going again. If you see, they missing this symbol, that rain symbol. None of these characters have it, so I plan on shooting often. I mean,
shoot the thrill.
So let's look at the one drops. We got Hawkeye for a team attack and solo. So if I get either one of them on turn 1, I could put a wound on Eagle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even care about the mayor because he can stay up. It's a free shot to get a +1 on him if I got solo. But Hawkeye would just be, I would probably put in the back and protect her. But this is about being able to shoot and trying to get his 6 down before they're 7 down, because I say his MC can't attack, so I got time. So I won't be going to the 2-drop side. Well, first of all, are there any other 1-drop you thought should be in here? I mean, I looked at a few. I thought about on the other Sister Graham. She, on Team Range 1, and her yellow could have got me a plot twist.
Right.
But I didn't end up running many of those. So
yeah, I wouldn't run that just.
I mean, there was Charlie, just to, run him in there, but I figured just keep it simple at 1 and try to.
Like Neo said, lots of guns.
Right, lots of guns. So I'm not going to 2-drop that because we stopped in at 1.5.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So this is enough to the in betweener. So ideally, my ideal opening hand would be a blue, an in betweener, and ideally a solo.
Solo for sure.
So most likely he got the option to go first, so I would assume he going first.
Yeah.
So if he gonna play a turn, he probably won't be able to do nothing to me. Then I could pay a blue from hand to put out in betweener.
Mm-hmm.
And if I get solo out, that means I had 2, or even a Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
I have 2 shots to get Eagle, so I can shoot if he play a plot twist and then in betweener. And the other good thing is they not team affiliated, so friend from work don't cancel the combat.
Exactly.
So that's the goal there. So now going to the 2-drop.
There we go.
Yeah, now we got some good. So Max, Megan, Call, and Bullseye. Call is the power up.
Yeah.
She probably would never hit the field, but just one power up make me a 4/4 would have me trading with Eagle if he don't have counters on him.
Mm-hmm.
Max. So Max is there because I'm worried just in case he get an early Mantis out.
Oh yeah.
So Mantis puts 3+1 on Eagle since he can't attack, but just give him the 3+1.
Mm-hmm.
Max to bring him down to size, so I could then start shooting at him again. And then also with Bullseye, I could get to that Mantis.
Yeah.
Regardless where she at. So and plus he could also shoot at Eagle. So Megan there's a lot of late game counters I get you. Once you see my 6+ drop, you will see why Megan in the deck. But solo, I could put a few counters, but she'll probably be a late game option. But hopefully we don't see a late game. But if we do, she will be the option.
I mean, a 2/2 health on team, yeah.
And you pay a green, and for every +1 counter you have on your side, she gets. So she don't take them, she just gives them, and then your character will still have them. But and plus she's on team.
Yeah, exactly.
So like I said, for the team attack, and then the power will be more useful later on in the game. And also have, spoiler alert, I have Mike Makes Right in this deck. So if I put Mike Makes Right on a character and then pay a green, then she then Mike Makes Right as well. So yeah, pretty slick.
Mm-hmm.
3 drops. So this is my backup plan for the payload. Well, first of all, Elsa Bloodstone, Senator Kelly, and Taskmaster. So Elsa Bloodstone, Fearless is Fearless and some other power usually lethal, but Fearless, she could hit the MC.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not level 2, but either level for Eagle she could take down.
Yeah.
Taskmaster, just playing against Photo. If you've seen the amount of keyword Photo had, Taskmaster become also in that. Senator Kelly will only be played if he play a Parallel Dimension.
Yep.
If not, he's a resource.
Mm-hmm.
I got 3 of them because he may be able, if he play in the mirror, if I don't get the 30/30 out, he could just kill it with the color. So I just got it for that reason because, like I said, I have no other answer for parallel dimension in this deck. Moving along, so we skip. So no 4, no 5 drops because I said I'm just trying to load up the field because I do want a level. Level would be nice. So this is 1, 2, 7, 10, 13, 16, 23, 26, 29, 31. No,
32.
I'm 32. Do math. Okay, 32 characters just on my side. Not counting whatever the opponent played, but this is 32 characters. So. In the turn 5, I was hoping to level with power ups and stuff. Well, I don't want to count these. Let's just go down to 29 because I don't plan on playing any Senator Kelly early in no shape or form.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's the home run power.
Right. Well, I go straight to 6 shots. So I got Iron Fist and Red Shift. So Iron Fist is for the mayor. I mean, well, actually for anybody. He's just good in general, but against the mayor, he one punch man.
Yep.
So I could get him play the cheat count and just punch the mayor and mayor explode. I mean, I get hit back, but who cares about that?
Yeah.
Red Shift. I mean, like I said, we talked about the plot twist for the villains and even the photo plot twist in general. To get Red Shift to just keep them plot twists from not being played to know I got a clean shot.
Yep.
Yeah. 7 drop is Iron Man again for the green. I could put count on him so he could big enough to hit the mayor. And then with Megan, I could play a green for her and give her the same number of counters to swing again. I don't think he's playing the mayor, but I do have to be prepared for it. I can't just not care about the mayor.
And I mean, even if he is playing Ego.
Right. Yeah. He big enough even without the pump. So I don't have to play the green,
Go to sleep.
Right, and still more guns. Yeah, I think these two and Taskmaster don't, but Taskmaster already borrowed a gun. So you see there's a lot of guns in here. Even Carl got a gun, I'm a power, but I got a gun if you need me. And Senator Kelly obviously not shooting, but Taskmaster could borrow one. Red Shift, I don't need him shooting, but usually 7. The good thing about Eagle main character, he don't have Eagle support character.
Exactly.
And finally, the 8 drop is the Surfer and Falcon. So Surfer, I plan on putting a bunch of cards in the graveyard, so he'll come out big, and he'll keep getting big, and he basically a main character stats. I mean, find me an 8/8/5 main character, and you probably be playing that. Falcon, he's an Omega that don't see much play, but again, against the mayor, he's swinging to the mayor. Whatever the mayor attack is, he'll get that many counters, so he'll be a 33 if the mayor had no pumps.
Right.
And you got 2 health, flight and range, so and these are also protection because Phoenix is a 3/3, so still light on the backside on 1, but 7/7. So, and then equipments. So I have a lot of locations. So ISO spear.
That's
just
like your equipment for real.
Yeah, that's more for early wounds. So like I said, if I could get the ISO spear in hand to make sure Phoenix could get that wound nullifier. If I want to get flight out the game, or if there's just a photo, like I said, have trouble keywords that. And then a book of Fasanti, the good book.
Yep.
To stop the plot twist. I mean, yeah, like I said, photo got a lot of good plot. I'm a photo player. That's why I chose to pick Photo MC, become more familiar with it. So, and finally, we have the plot twist. Might makes right. So, for green, I could get people big. Like I said, I want to beat him in 6 turns. That would be a dream day, but I gotta get people big, and this is the way to do it. So, I got Roland here. Let him do some talking. So, any thoughts, any changes you see, or something that may have got?
I honestly don't think you need Kelly. I saw that in the list, and I was like, I understand you're trying to get rid of parallel dimensions and whatnot, but
I mean, like I said, he's planning on being a resource. So I mean, I wouldn't know by turn 5 if I'm playing or not. So I mean, 12 locations, I guess, is right about the average that in the main deck. But having 3 extra ones, being able to play a resource, even early game, I'll play Senator, especially if I see Ego. Then I don't even have to wait. He's a resource. So,
I would like to see, and this is more just personal preference, more card draw since you are playing a weenie deck, but it's a weird type of weenie deck because you're like, I don't want them to stick around. They can go to the
Right.
KO pile if one. That satisfies the level con. But yeah, I mean, Megan is, and I love in-betweener. Anytime someone brings out in-betweener, I'm like...
I thought about the gym for a second, but then that would call for Earth. Because if I got the gym and called Star-Lord on Eagle... I mean, I thought a lot of different things. But like then I won't want to put Wakanda's in there with the yellow so I could get the gym.
And we're kind of veering way off course.
We want to keep it simple. We told some of our fellow people ask us that just sometimes keep it simple. Don't want to do too many things. Don't want to have gyms and a Maximus combo when and like just I'm trying to shoot you repeatedly over and over. I'm trying to double tap. If you seen Zombieland, when in doubt, double tap.
And I think what I love about your strategy here is you don't have to worry about Maximus the entire event because he's illustrated, so you don't have to worry about.
They would have to get a gin in there and do something. So
right, so
like I said, this deck. I mean, if I had a model for a deck, it would be if guns don't solve your problem, you just don't have enough of them.
Yep.
So I loaded up. Got a couple people without guns, but they could hold their own. But you got guns and more guns. So
he's got a gun.
I think that sums it up here. So you'll see the game. All this come out. You'll see episode 6 with a live game from Epic Loot. But yeah, so you'll see Dark Phoenix against either Mare or Eagle. Most likely Eagle, but Mare could show up.
Pity the fool if you do.
But like I said, got Roland here from the resource roll. You want to say anything about anything? Formats, resource roll, anything?
Oh, we're starting duality as a format next week. Now that I feel pretty confident, I've broken the rules enough that I can make a competent deck list now. Not going to start off with the obvious ones like Venom and Dark Phoenix.
And the twin.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So we'll start off fun and then gradually get more competitive as we go along.
Well, you got a lot of choices. There are at least 200 different MCs you could pick from.
So many.
I think there's only 4. We counted 4 MCs you can't use.
Right.
With Ultron, Outriders, Sinister Six. Who was the last one?
Oh, who was the last one?
Sweet Jesus. I'm going to have to look it up. In the mission, pause. If you got to pause, you can step away, get a quick snap. I don't think we're already at the end anyway. The 4th one was... Did I say Ultron already?
Yeah, MCU Ultron, because he has more Outriders. Oh man, I'm drawing a blank. See, my problem is I'm filling up with MCs that you can technically play, but you shouldn't, like Doctor Strange. Mimic, which is a shame because there's some cool X-Men dudes now.
Right. Yeah. I mean, with the new set, he eventually right when he was about to shine, they dimmed his light.
Yeah.
You hate to see them do it. I mean, there could be more out there, but this is what we have figured out so far. So but yeah, so got a new format. You also see a free-for-all video this Sunday. We'll be doing some free-for-all Epic Loot, so you'll see some games there. So I think this is about time for us to wrap this up. David, Roland, heading out.
Peace.
You have a good night.